about the charts, where do you actually integrate the technical analysis part into the CANSLIM approach? Can you at least give one example?
So I think there are plenty of examples that I can give out. But I think the recent example was something like a Manappuram Finance, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at this chart a couple of months back, and again, I think the chart formation has been a proprietary product of William O'Neill itself. So I think it's a typical cup and shoulder pattern that we talk about, or a cup and handle pattern that we talk about. But I think here he defines it a little bit more differently, right? So I think the left shoulder, the depth thereof should not be more than 15% 20% in some cases if the markets are going through some sort of a churn on the downside or volatility it presents itself. When it comes back on the right shoulder, right, and it hits the same resistance as the left shoulder, and it starts tapering down on the handle side, and if a proper handle is formed over the next 3 to 4 weeks, not correcting more than 10% from the right shoulder, right, I think you've got a deadly combination. And once that stock reacts over that 4 to 5 week period after a handle is formed with heavy volumes and breaks that right shoulder, right, or the left shoulder as well, which is the pivot level, as we call it, I think you've got a killer on your hands. So that is what happened with Manappuram Finance. It was facing huge resistances, 145. It perfectly formed a cup. It perfectly formed the handle that we wanted. It took out the right shoulder with very, very heavy volumes, and that 145 levels got breached, and it hit a high of almost 170, 175 over the next few weeks. So I think it's just one example of one chart formation.